Imagine living in constant fear of gaining weight or being so depressed that you cannot leave your bedroom or having a close family member with these problems. And then you can't get them help. This is what people and family members of those with mental illnesses go with because of health insurance policies and mental health parity laws not being strict enough. First, I'm going to tell you the statistics on mental illnesses so you can really see how many people are affected by these and what a problem it is that these people do not get the adequate treatment that they need. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service did a survey in 2009, and they found that 1 in 5 Americans had a mental illness in 2005. And out of 67,500 Americans, 45 million, 20% of these reported alcohol dependency or substance abuse, which is a mental illness, and out of that number, 25% of these were severe. And on our class questionnaire, 3 out of 12 of you said you have a family member with a mental illness, and 1 person out of those 12 had one. I feel that I'm qualified to talk about this problem because I have a first-hand interaction with this problem, because I have 3 family members who have had or have serious mental illnesses, and I have fought for a while with the government, and I've gone to hospitals and stuff because they can't get treatment sometimes, and health insurance doesn't cover it all the way, and it's just a mess. So, as I've presented to you my problem, that health insurance companies and mental health parity laws are not adequately supporting mental illnesses, there is a solution, and that solution is NAMI. And what NAMI is the National Alliance on Mental Illnesses, and they work to support and protect and really fight for mental illnesses and educate people on public policy issues. And you can firsthand go and take a stand against these. So I will explain my problem in further detail. Health insurance companies do not want to fork out the money to equally pay for mental illnesses like they do for physical illnesses. Oftentimes, people with mental illnesses cannot get enough treatments, they can't attend enough sessions because the health insurance companies just cut them off. Sometimes even they can't go to 1 treatment. And they have higher co-pays and for their medication and sessions than they would do for physical illnesses. Pretty much mental health illnesses are not equal to physical illnesses in the eyes of policymakers. And this is a problem because if they can't get treated, how are they going to get better? The government did propose a plan for this, and those are called mental health parity laws, but these laws are still not equal enough to where they should be and to where people are fighting them for. They vary from state to state, and in Pennsylvania, for example, I will show you the different levels of each laws, but for Pennsylvania, an example, we have minimum mandated coverage. Slide on. So we have minimum mandated benefit, which says that we have minimum coverage and it's not equal to physical illness coverage. Some states don't have mental health parity laws, such as Arkansas, and most states have below minimum mandated coverage or minimum benefit if offered. Slide off. And then there's also an article that I found, and in this article, it really just showed that it's an endless cycle because these people can't get enough treatment, or they'll go to treatment and they just stop receiving it, so they just keep getting sick, or they never get fully better. It's also low employment, and is positively correlated with mental health illnesses. So if people can't get better or they have mental health, they're going to suffer from low employment is what that means. So now I would like to introduce you to a solution and something that you guys can support and help fight for. And that is NAMI. NAMI is National Alliance of Mental Illnesses. And I came across NAMI because when I was going through a lot of stuff fighting for my mom, people said, oh, you should look into this organization. And I never really joined until a couple weeks ago when my grandma got involved with it. And what you can do is you can just go online and for $35 you can join this organization, or you don't even need to join it. You can just go online and inform yourself. And there's one thing in particular that you can do is you can go to the state legislature page or your local, and you can just sign a petition pretty much, and it says hey, I support mental health laws and I think they should be equal with physical illnesses in treatment. So in conclusion, I hope I have really brought to your attention this problem, because many of you, and I can really guarantee it, that you will know someone or be firsthand affected by mental illnesses in your lifetime. And if you know now and if you start to fight now, then you will not have to suffer and go through what many people have gone through and what I go through all the time. I'd like to thank you very much for listening.